Now, this could happen as small bumps in your skin. They could resemble pimples that happens with people with diabetes, with obesity, and sometimes it also happens in people with cancer. In the United States, over 24 million people are suffering from diabetes, and 80% of them actually have type 2 diabetes, mostly caused by obesity and lifestyle. But it is fairly important to note that approximately one-third of individuals with diabetes are at risk of developing various skin issues that can sometimes serve as a warning sign for undiagnosed diabetes. And in some cases, skin problems may be the first noticeable symptom of this condition. So the good news is that early detection and treatment of skin problems can greatly improve your outcomes. Most skin issues associated with diabetes are treatable, provided that they are caught in the early stages. So this suggests the importance of regular skin checks and prompt medical attention if any changes or things are noticed. Good blood sugar control, proper wound care, and maintaining overall health can also help minimize, the risk of skin problems that people with diabetes can develop. We all have to understand that skin problems do happen even in healthy people, but diabetic persons are at a much riskier position to get these skin problems. I'm Dr. Khan, and today we will talk about 5 skin signs and symptoms that may tell you that you are a diabetic and you may not even know it. So make sure, pay attention, and see if you have any of these skin problems. Number 1, blisters. Blisters can be one huge blister or a group of tiny blisters, or it could be a combination of both, which is definitely something that you don't want to happen. Now, this kind of skin problem often develops in people that already have some type of complications of diabetes. So these diabetic blisters, they frequently develop on your hands, feet, legs, and your forearms, and they resemble blisters from a serious burn, and they could be painless. Now, the good thing is that they can naturally heal without scars, and on an average, they do go away possibly in 3 weeks. But there is no cure if the diabetic blisters keep on coming back, especially if your blood pressure is not under control. So if you do have painless blisters, then please get this checked. You may have diabetes. Now, the second skin finding in diabetes are skin infections. Skin infections, cellulitis, are very common in people with diabetes, and people with diabetes are more susceptible. They can get these infections more because they have poor blood circulation and their immune system also is not that great. And they also have high risk of getting cuts and wounds because, they may not actually feel their fingers and toes and they may get these cuts. Common skin infections include impetigo, boils, and the term that I talked about already, cellulitis. And these type of infections can happen anywhere, in your scalp, in your nails, between your toes. So keep a watch out for this and make sure you're washing your hands and feet regularly. So it is important for people with diabetes to monitor your skin at all times, multiple times a day. If you notice anything, get your doctor on the phone or visit your doctor. Necrobiosis lipoidica. So this is a fancy term where you have patches of skin which are yellow, red, or brown. So this can happen in diabetes, and it is connected with autoimmune causes of blood vessel inflammation. Now, in this, your skin's protein are actually harmed. And the protein we all know in the skin is called collagen, and collagen breakdown can happen in people with diabetes. Now, this could happen as small bumps in your skin. They could resemble pimples. So these spots can actually develop into larger patches, and this could be a hard skin, and this is when it starts to worsen. So be careful about this. Acanthosis nigricans. Now, this is a typical condition that happens with people with diabetes, with obesity, and sometimes it also happens in people with cancer. Now, acanthosis happens when there is a lot of insulin in your blood. It can happen at the back of your neck, normally happens in the armpits and the groin areas. This is very obvious and people notice this a lot. But the good news is that this can go away if you work on your diabetes and prevent diabetes from happening in the first place and controlling your diet. These things can go away. That's the good news, right? Digital sclerosis. It is hard thickening of your skin, and this is called digital sclerosis, which often happens on your toes and your fingers, and it could actually happen at both locations. And this can cause your fingers to stiffen and become hard to move. This does happen in certain diabetics. Now, this could also spread to your forearms and your upper arms, and it could also get to your face, shoulder, and your chest. So this could be very disturbing. But yes, of course, after watching this video, you will be controlling your diabetes and you will be preventing diabetes from happening if you are currently exhibiting any of these signs. So get yourself checked as soon as possible because prevention is better than cure. It is important for individuals with diabetes to maintain good blood sugar control and practice proper skincare to minimize any risk of skin issues. So again, I'm Dr. Khan. This is what I talk about, and I talk about mostly in my channel about natural ways of treating diabetes. Subscribe to my channel because this is what we talk about here. And check out this video where I talk about 7 ways by which you can control and get rid of diabetes once and for all, and even prevent it from coming in the first place. Check this video out. Thank you so much. Talk to you guys soon. Be good to yourself and be kind to others. Bye-bye.